welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am Shane, and today we are looking at day 2 of Women Who Shaped Science. Now,
Yes.
Who did we talk about in day 1?
Yes, so there were 2 women. One was Rachel Carson, and the other was Mary Anning, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What field of science did they cover, actually?
So we were covering basically we could say environmentalism
Yes.
and archaeology.
Yeah, because dinosaur fossils, right?
Like archaeology.
And then the other was research on pesticides.
Pesticides and stuff like that. So it has a lot to do with the environment and environmentalism. And today we are looking at other sciences. So we're not just doing one field of science. We're going through several fields of science.
It's definitely very broad, right?
Yeah, there's so many fields of science out there. So today we'll be looking at physics, which is something that I really enjoy. I like studying physics, and I think it's a really cool topic.
Yeah, how everything works.
Just how everything works, how the universe works. Yeah, and then we'll also be looking at genetics. So that's kind of like biology and chemistry.
Understanding your body. Okay.
Understanding, basically like how our bodies are made, from our genes. It makes kind of like our whole body and makes us who we are, our genetics. So this should be definitely very interesting today. So I'm excited to get into today's topic.
Me too.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and get into it.
Wu Chien-Shiung, 1912 to 1997. Chinese-American scientist Wu Chien-Shiung is known for her work in nuclear physics. After studying in China, she moved to the US to continue her research. In 1944, she joined the Manhattan Project, a collection of scientists who developed the first atomic weapons. She also led a famous experiment that completely changed scientists' understanding of physics. She strongly advocated for women and girls to follow their dreams of studying science until her death in 1997.
Okay, so we've got day 2 of Women Who Shaped Science. Just like we promised, we've got some more. And I think now, first we're going to be talking about physics.
Physics. Ooh, we love physics.
Yes.
Okay, so this woman is Wu Chien-Shiung, 1912 to 1997. Okay, so she lived a long life, right?
Yeah, so some of these, our previous ladies didn't have as long of a life, just living into their 40s and 50s. But she lived a really long life.
Yeah, a good 85 years.
Yeah.
All right, so Wu Chien-Shiung, or in Chinese, Wu Jianxiong. This Chinese-American scientist, Wu Chien-Shiung, is known for her work in nuclear physics. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Nuclear physics, not even.
It is, yeah. So after studying in China, she moved to the US to continue her research.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so nuclear physics. So nuclear is related to atomic energy or power. So it's extremely powerful, right?
Yes.
So when you hear about wars, you hear about nuclear weapons that could wipe out entire areas.
Like an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about atomic energy. That's just a nuclear bomb. And that's a lot of energy coming out, right?
For example, many countries use nuclear energy to produce electricity.
Right. So it is a good way also to get electricity rather than using fossil fuels. You can use nuclear energy to power cities and maybe whole countries, basically.
Indeed.
So we also have this word physics. Now, physics is the science that studies matter. Things that have mass and take up space. That's what matter is. It also studies energy, force, and how they move and interact in space and time. It is the study of how the world and the universe works.
Yes.
So basically, it's just the world and the universe. How does it work? You're looking at physics. So for example, understanding physics helps engineers design safer planes.
Makes sense.
Yes. Okay, continuing with the reading. In 1944, she joined the Manhattan Project. Whoa, I didn't know that. A collection of scientists who developed the first atomic weapons. So,
wow.
Yeah, the Manhattan Project is very famous, and all the scientists in there are quite famous. But what they did is not so great because it's atomic weapons. But they were all pretty much kind of geniuses. And she was part of that. So that's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. Though I do not agree with having anything to do with that.
Yeah, atomic weapons bad. Okay, let's go to Hanny and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 今天要继续介绍改写科学史的女性先驱。下一位介绍的是华裔美籍科学家吴健雄，他是以核子物理学领域的研究而闻名。那在中国完成学业后，他移居美国继续他的研究，在1944年加入了曼哈顿计划。那这是一个由科学家组成，负责研发第一批原子武器的团队。好，单字 nuclear， 它是形容核能的、核武器的。Physics 这表示物理学。好，补充一下，文中的 atomic weapon 是指原子武器，那其中 atomic 是形容原子的、原子能的。在讲到核武原子武器的时候 ，Nina 老师她提到 wipe out。wipe out 这个片语表示彻底消灭、摧毁或是毁灭。这边还有一个重点是 be known for 加上名词或动名词，它是表达以什么而闻名。known 它是 know 的过去分词当形容词，表达已知的、知名的。举例来说 ，Paris is known for its romantic atmosphere。巴黎以其浪漫氛围而闻名。那比较一个用法，如果是 be known as 加名词，则是表达被称为什么，以什么样的身份地位而为人所知。像是 Paris is known as the city of light。巴黎被称作光之城。好，接话课文中。
Thank you, Hanny. Now continuing. She also led a famous experiment that completely changed scientists' understanding of physics. She strongly advocated for women and girls to follow their dreams of studying science until her death in 1997. Wow. So besides such huge contribution, she also encouraged more girls and women to pursue science.
Yeah, so advocating for women, like that's kind of what we were talking about. It's like women and this idea of women not being scientists.
Yeah.
She's one of the people who kind of started encouraging women to be scientists as well.
Yeah, that's great.
So really good for Wu Chien-Shiung.
Yeah, Wu Chien-Shiung. Wu Jian-Xiong, yeah.
Wu Jian-Xiong. Okay, so why don't we first go ahead and go to Hanny, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
课文提到，吴健雄还主导了一项著名的实验，彻底改变了科学家对物理学的理解。直到1997年去世之前，他都大力倡导女性跟女孩追求她们科学梦想。好，补充单字 advocate 这个动词表示提倡或是主张。那我们接着课文中。
Okay, so it looks like she made a lot of contributions to physics, and for women being in physics and being an advocate for that. So that's really great that we have somebody such as her to be such an advocate for, you know, women in science. Yeah. So why don't we go ahead, go to the second part of the article, and we'll be right back.
All right, see you there.
Jennifer Doudna, 1964 to present. Jennifer Doudna's work on CRISPR changed the field of genetics forever. With her colleague, Emmanuelle Charpentier, she developed a method to edit the DNA of humans, plants, and animals. Her method has the potential to cure genetic diseases before birth and to fight many illnesses and cancers later in life. It even allows farmers to grow healthier crops. Since this technology raised some ethical concerns, Doudna has also worked to make sure that this powerful tool is used responsibly. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2020. These incredible women are among many who continue to encourage young people to become scientists. As we celebrate their achievements, We also look forward to the discoveries yet to come from the women shaping the science of tomorrow.
Okay, welcome back everyone. Now let's continue learning more about these women in science.
All right.
The next person is Jennifer Doudna, 1964 to present. So
All right, she's still alive.
Yes.
Alive and kicking,
All
we say.
right. Yes. Jennifer Doudna's work on CRISPR changed the field of genetics forever. With her colleague Emmanuelle Charpentier, she developed a method to edit the DNA of humans, plants, and animals. Wow, that is crazy.
That is incredible.
Yes.
Wow.
So it was her and her colleague. So colleague is a person that you work with. For example, Henry spent all day working on the report with his colleagues. And I am doing this with my colleague.
Yes, we are colleagues. Okay. Continuing. Her method has the potential to cure genetic diseases before birth and to fight many illnesses and cancers later in life. It even allows farmers to grow healthier crops. Yeah, so this is pretty impressive because, like, you know, CRISPR, it's kind of like gene modification. And if you find out, for example, that, you know, you're going to have like maybe Parkinson's, or we can figure out which gene Parkinson's is responsible for Parkinson's, you can actually code it and take that out of the code and basically not have Parkinson's.
Very impressive.
Right, or any diseases, and hopefully like cancer one day, and really understanding that. So it's so important.
So continuing, since this technology raised some ethical concerns, Doudna has also worked to make sure that this powerful tool is used responsibly. Definitely very important.
Yeah,
right?
to be able to use it responsibly. Yes.
She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2020, quite recently.
Wow.
Yeah.
So chemistry is the science that studies all the substances in the world, what they are made of, which is atoms and molecules, how they change, and how they mix together. So, for example, advances in chemistry have led to new medicines that save lives.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so why don't we go ahead and cut to Hanny, and we'll be right back.
最后要介绍的杰出女性是 Jennifer Doudna， 珍妮佛·道纳。她出生于1964年，至今仍活跃。Shane 老师刚刚用到 alive and kicking 来描述，这是表达活蹦乱跳的、健壮的，就是像那种生龙活虎的意思。好，那课文提到说 Jennifer Doudna 在 CRISPR 方面的研究彻底改变了遗传学的领域。她和同事共同开发一种能编辑人类、植物和动物 DNA 的方法。那由于这项技术带来一些伦理上的疑虑， Jennifer Doudna 她也致力于确保这项强大的工具被负责任的运用。那他在2020年有获颁诺贝尔化学奖。来看单字 colleague 这个名词，它表示同事、同僚。chemistry 则表示化学。Shane 老师在解释单字时有提到 molecule M-O-L-E-C-U-L-E molecule 就表示分子。另外，老师在讲到 CRISPR 的时候有提到基因修改。那老师说的 modification 这个名词就是指改变、修改，它也有修饰的意思。好，这边介绍一个重点是 make sure 的不同意思及用法。首先，它可以表达确保什么什么会发生，或者是务必，后面可以接 that 子句，那 that 可以省略。举例来说 ，make sure you wash your hands before eating， 吃东西之前务必要先洗手。第二个，它可以表达确认、查明、弄清楚，后面可以接 of 名词，或是接 that 子句，那么 that 一样可以省略。例如 They ran the test several times to make sure of the results. 他们进行了好几次的测试来确认结果。好，那接着回到课文中。
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're going to continue the article. These incredible women are among many who continue to encourage young people to become scientists. So yeah, not just women, but also men, just young people in general, because like we were saying before, it's not very common that your parents say, go into science.
Yeah.
They might say, go into medicine, which is a kind of science.
Indeed.
But it's usually about money. But
Yeah.
going into science, and science really changes the world, you know? That's how we make these great advancements. And science there's so many fields of science.
Indeed.
That pretty much like all of our knowledge and how we move forward as the human species is by studying science.
Indeed.
So we need scientists. Okay.
As we celebrate their achievements, we also look forward to the discoveries yet to come from the women shaping the science of tomorrow. Yes, so discoveries are made every day, and hopefully, you know, women will continue to contribute in that.
Yes.
So this achievement is something good you succeed in doing. Okay.
Okay.
For example, climbing the tall mountain was a huge achievement.
All right. Why don't we go ahead to Hanny, and we'll be right back with a what do you think question.
Okay.
我们这2天课程介绍的杰出女性只是一小部分，那她们的故事与成就持续激励着年轻人，期待未来会有更多的研究跟发现。好，单字 achievement 这个名词，它表示成就，那这时候是当可数名词用，它也可以表达完成实现，这时候是当不可数名词用。那么Shane老师他刚刚有提到 advancement 这个名词则表示进展、发展或是提升。好，这边还有一个重点是look forward to 加上名词或动名词，可以表达期待，这是用来指期盼某事发生，带有兴奋的语义。例如 Everyone is looking forward to the trip 大家都很期待这一次的旅行。好，那这回到课文中。
Okay, so we do have a what do you think question.
Yes, so the question is, which of these scientists do you find most interesting and why? Shane?
I would have to say I'm really interested in CRISPR and I just think that's a fascinating subject in general, just being able to do genetic modification. So it's going to have to be Jennifer Doudna. And yeah, I just think that this topic is really interesting.
It is interesting.
And just that she has, you know, contributed so much to that field, I just wanted to applaud her. And say, what a good job.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think why don't we go ahead, review the article again, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.
Wu Chien-Shiung, 1912 to 1997. Chinese-American scientist Wu Chien-Shiung is known for her work in nuclear physics. After studying in China, she moved to the US to continue her research. In 1944, she joined the Manhattan Project, a collection of scientists who developed the first atomic weapons. She also led a famous experiment that completely changed scientists' understanding of physics. She strongly advocated for women and girls to follow their dreams of studying science until her death in 1997. Jennifer Doudna, 1964 to present. Jennifer Doudna's work on CRISPR changed the field of genetics forever. With her colleague, Emmanuelle Charpentier, she developed a method to edit the DNA of humans, plants, and animals. Her method has the potential to cure genetic diseases before birth and to fight many illnesses and cancers later in life. It even allows farmers to grow healthier crops. Since this technology raised some ethical concerns, Doudna has also worked to make sure that this powerful tool is used responsibly. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2020. These incredible women are among many who continue to encourage young people to become scientists. As we celebrate their achievements, we also look forward to the discoveries yet to come from the women shaping the science of tomorrow.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。单字的部分有 nuclear 是形容核能的、核武器的 ；physics 名词表示物理学 ；colleague 名词表示同事、同僚 ；chemistry 名词表示化学 Achievement 这个名词则有成就、完成、实现的意思。再看到文法的部分，第一个学到 be known for 加上名词或动名词，可以表达以什么而闻名。第二个学到了 make sure 的不同意思及用法，它可以表达确保什么什么会发生，务必怎么样。那么也可以表达确认、查明、弄清楚。那我们第三个学到了 look forward to 加上名词或动名词，表示期待什么什么。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
A shopping district is a designated area of a town or city where there is a lot of stores, restaurants, and vendors. Basically, it's an area where you're bound to spend a lot of money. Let's take a look today at the Tunghai Night Market located in the LIVEABC shopping district. On the west of Tunghai University is LIVEABC shopping district. The shopping district is a great place for shopping and food. You can find anything from traditional street food to special restaurants. Tunghai Lianxing Ice and Chicken Feet Galantine sells delicious braised foods such as dried tofu and chicken gizzard. Across the street is a shop called Bean Taro Balls and Grass Jelly. Their shaved ice with taro balls and grass jelly is great. Tunghai Guabao serves guabao in many flavors, such as chicken leg fillet, beef, pork belly, and lean meat. You can also add an egg with the bun. Other types of cheap and delicious food can also be found in the shopping district, such as sweet potato balls, octopus balls, and large chicken fillets. There are also many drink stands and tea shops for visitors to choose from. Nothing feels better than to shop and eat at the same time. Just hearing about the different Taiwanese snacks is making my mouth water. I'm a huge fan of local Taiwanese food, so I think I'm going to head there right after I end this video. So let's just quit watching now, head out, and stuff our faces. See ya!